guys, this is Brandy, otherwise known as Mystery Diamonds, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey y'all. Okay, so I have up for this, but I have never been able to get a mystery box before. So when I saw that Diamond Art Club was doing a Halloween mystery box with, you know, you're gonna get two never released before canvases, plus two, you know, that have been released before. And I was able to finally go in and get it. And granted, I was kind of like late to the game being able to get it, but I did manage to get it before it sold out. And so it just got here. So yeah, there's no nails today, naked nails, because I wanted to get in here and I wanted to see what I've got. Okay, so like I said, I did open this up. Okay, so I'm just gonna, hello, feel in there. Okay, top box here, top box. Okay. Okay, so this is not one of the new releases, not one of the Halloween releases. So this is one of the, I guess they consider it fan favorite, Flowers Home by Olga Akbarov. I probably did not say that right. It's really pretty. It's not necessarily my style, because I'm more into like fantasy, witchy, Halloweeny, dragon type stuff, but it is very, very pretty. So I'm not going to be opening this up. In fact, I probably won't open either of the two that are the you know, not Halloween ones. Does that make sense? And so this one, but it is pretty. It is pretty. It's got these, I don't know what kind of flowers. I'm not a flower person, so I have no idea what type of flowers those are. But you know, it is a pretty canvas. So I'm just gonna set this to the side, and it's gonna fall, because of course it is. All right, what's my next one? Okay, here we go. Next one. Oh, okay. So this is one of the Halloween ones. This is Halloween Cat by Claudia McKinney. Okay, so we will be opening this one, but I'm gonna wait till I get all of them out, and then we'll open up and see this beauty. Oh, that is so cute. I do love black cats. So very Halloweeny. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get the next one. Okay, so the next one is not one of the Halloween releases. So, oh, now this is pretty. Sunset at Breakers Bay with Paint with Josh. I have one of his, and I actually do watch him on Instagram. To me, if you've never had an opportunity to watch Paint with Josh, he's really interesting. I consider him like a modern day Bob Ross, because like he does the painting tutorials, you know, just like Bob Ross did. And he has like some of that same ease and familiarity when he's showing you. So it's really, really cool. Oh, and this one's around. Is this one? Oh, look, this one's around too. Was the other one around? Oh, the other one was around. Okay, so far I've gotten three round kits. Okay, so far all my kits have been round. That, you know what? That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to put this one. Don't put it on the table, Brandy, because you're not going to, so like I said, I'm not going to unbox that one. Okay, so that means that this last one has to be the other Halloween one. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Halloween Candy and Pumpkin by Liz Goodrick Dillon. Oh my God, like this is so cute. Okay, you know what? I'm probably going to save this one for last. So we're probably going to open up the cat one first, and then we'll open this one up. So give me a minute and we'll get set up. This is everything that you get inside of your kit. You get your nice tarpaulin canvas, you get your drills, your sticker packet, and your toolkit. Before I get this, I know that you've probably already seen a lot of mystery box unboxings, but you know, I feel like everybody got something different. Well, you know, and everybody shows it in a different kind of way. So, you know, hopefully you will enjoy watching this, but I want to get into it. So since I'm unboxing two of them, I'm only going to go through the toolkit once, and we're just going to do it briefly. We're going to get like Sonic super speed. So you do get a twist and pick pin. You pull off the cap. It has white wax in there. You twist this and it brings the wax to the top. You get on the other end a thin four placer. You get baggies. You get a tray that has a lid and a stopper on it inside. You get pink wax. You get white wax to be able to replace the wax in your pen or use it in the multi-placer, and you get a thin 7-placer. Okay. Okay, we're going to look at the sticker packet. Now, I will go ahead and say, if you are interested in seeing me unbox the two that are, you know, not the Halloween ones, you can leave a comment in the, you know, leave a comment in the comments. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. And if enough people want it, then I'll go ahead and do it. But, you know, I know that those have already been previously released and people probably already have them. So anyway, in your sticker packet, you would think it'd be easier with no nails on. Oh my gosh. But it's not for me. So inside here you have your tips and tricks, your step-by-step instruction. Tells you how to fill your pen, how to refill your pen, how to use it. Once you've bought from Diamond Art Club, you can join their VIP Facebook group. And there is an app that the first time you purchase off of it, you get 20% off. Now, if you've never purchased from Diamond Art Club before, I do have 2 codes to save you some money for your first purchase. You can either use Mystery of 10, which will get you $10 off your first purchase, or you can use Mystery of 15, and that'll get you 15% off your first purchase. So just whichever one you want. Then we also get a treasure quest card, and yes, yes, yes. Okay, sorry, I get excited. So first off, the cool thing is that it does have your image on here and it has your information. And on the other side, it'll tell you what type of card it is. See, this one is a silver. And so you have 4 different colors. You can get bronze, silver, then gold, then black. Like that's the order of rarity. So this is kind of cool. It's not a bronze, it's a silver. And it has a QR code here. And this will take you to the part of the site where you can be able to redeem these cards for rewards. You just have to scratch off here and put in the codes. Okay, so we can see here, this is your packet. All of these stickers peel off separately to put in your logbook. You have your beautiful image right there. It has all of your information. So this has 57 colors. It's a round. It's a 63.8 by 55.6. So you can see it's not very large. And when you open it up in here, this tells you all of your specials. So this does have a 6014. That is a color that DAC created to give us more colors. We have 1 AB and 2 fairy dust. So there's not a ton of like numbers of specials in here. Okay, we're going to turn this over and we're going to look at it. Oh my gosh, is he not beautiful? I do love the house in the back. I love the fall leaves with the trees, and you got your pumpkin right here, and he's just kind of staring off like, what's happening? Like he's just very nonchalant. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, so something I do want to tell you, you do have legends on the top and the bottom on here. All of your canvases that you get from DAC have what we call the scalloped and serged edges, and it just helps you, keeps it from fraying. It has a thick plastic that has the gray lines that show you the perforations. And then of course you have the drill field, which is always very, very clear for Diamond Art Club. This guy is so cute. Oh my gosh. Like I want to, it's not a tabby cat, but like my brain just wants to call him Tabby. I don't know why. Any suggestions? You know I like to name my animals in my stuff. So any suggestions for this little beauty? Midnight? I used to have a cat, a black cat named Midnight. So maybe I should name this one Midnight. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over and we're going to look at the drills. Okay, so before we get into the drills, DAC always does put the name of your canvases on your drills, but we're going to go down to Sprinkle Town. Oh my gosh. Like, drills. And pull them out. Oh, these colors look so beautiful. I mean, like, seriously, look at that. Look at that palette right there. That is a beautiful palette. Okay, so let me go ahead and give my spiel. So since I'm going to be unboxing 2 canvases, you're going to hear chipmunk mode not once, but twice. So when I go through the drills, I do something called chipmunk mode. What this means is that I speed up the film and it makes me sound funny, hence the name of the mode. Now, if you're not a fan, that's okay. You can slow down the film if you just want to be able to hear what I'm saying, or because YouTube has that option. Or you can mute the video and just watch the colors go by if you want to see how much of everything there is. Or you can fast forward. You'll know when I'm done with the drills because I always put a little chipmunk up in the corner. And when you no longer see him, then you know that it is over. But for everybody else, chipmunk mode activated.
Okay, so we don't have a ton of drills, so this actually should go fairly quickly. Now, are they going to behave? Probably not, because when in the history of drills have they ever listened to me? Never. So we do have one bag 310. That's actually, it's a black cat. You would think there'd be more 310 than this with it being a black cat, but that means, I bet you there's a lot more of that, the darker blues. So then we have 336 with, well, instead of something partying inside, there's something partying on the outside. And then we have 939. So this is what I'm picturing is probably also, 939 is that like dark navy blue, and a lot of times in paintings, especially with dark ones, you'll see that, and Popo caught someone trying to sneak back home. I don't even understand, your neighbor next door. It looks like you're all the same people, so why you had to go visit, I don't know. 3765, well, you know what, I'm not even going to say the colors, names, I mean, we're just going to look at them. So, a lot of blues. We got a lot of these. Okay, so here's our first special. We have Z3760, and this is a fairy dust. It has like that glittery mica powder in it, and it just is gorgeous. Okay, we got some purples, some red. There's our red. 666 red. Oh, now that one's a deep red. I love that. Oh, look at this orange. Oh, got more orange because, we didn't have pumpkin and leaves. Oh, here's our AB, the 3078. This is a yellow AB. Now, AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and what it means is there's this iridescent coating on the top. Please forgive my nails. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. They're looking so raggedy. But it has this iridescent coating on it that just gives this beautiful sparkle because it shines all the different colors, and I love that. There's some more orange and some reddish terracotta. You're going to go over there, and we're going to get the medium train if it will decide to grace us with the correct skin because it didn't to start with. Got some more blues, yellows. Oh, now that's a beautiful blue. Oh, look at that. Oh, there is our second fairy dust, which is a yellow fairy dust. So we've got yellow fairy dust, yellow AB, and then we have, was it blue? Was it a blue fairy dust, I think? And my brain just went, what is it? Then we have purples. See, there's that brick color. More blues. Oh, look at that teal. Ooh, teals. Got some like army-ish greens, browns. Oh, there's some cream. Oh, look, got some pink. Oh, now that's a beautiful color teal. Okay, so last one is the baby train. And I had the right end and started to go to the other end because I'm a dingo dork. Then we have, now see, this is a pretty purple. Browns, purple, blue, more teals. Oh, I'm telling you, I am a huge sucker for teals and purples. Those are my two favorite colors. Other than iridescent, which I know is not a color, but it's my favorite color. Then we got some grays, some blues. Oh, that's a very pretty blue. Pinks, and I don't even know what you would call that color, like a peach, dark peach, light peach, and pink. Okay, so I'm going to quickly turn this over, and we're going to kind of see where those specials go.
Okay, well, color me shocked. So the first one, the only AB that we have, the yellow AB, there was a decent amount in there, and that's because, so just so you can see, it's this shape right here, which is the diamond, and so you can see it in the outlines of the leaves here. It's in, we're talking a lot of color blocking. So color blocking, where you have a lot of color in the same spot in the sky right here. That yellow is that AB. It's also in the yellow in the windows. You have some on the edge of the cat and the insides of the pumpkin, and the top of the pumpkin are also that, and you have a little bit right here, but oh my gosh, oh wait, and we also have some on where the light's hitting the edge of the tree. So that is so neat. Okay, so that first fairy dust is that yellow fairy dust, and the symbol here, I call this the Game Boy. I'm not sure why I call it the Game Boy. That's just what comes to my brain. So you can see it's in the leaves here. We have two spots right here within the sky that you see it. You have some over here. Like I said, you've got some in the leaves, and it is in the darker yellow of the windows. You have it here. It's in the eyes of the cat. Do you have some over here? Nope, that's a different color. Then here on the pumpkin, I find this very interesting because the AB is inside of the eyes of the pumpkin, and the Game Boy, the fairy dust, is surrounding it, so it's going to give it a little bit more of that depth and dimension, and you have some down here as well. So, oh my gosh, is there some there? No, once again, I got fooled by a different color. But wow, that's going to be interesting. Let's look at where the blue fairy dust is. Okay, so that blue fairy dust is actually kind of fascinating. There are different, because it is your W sign right here. So hopefully you can kind of see, like, all in this sky back here. Look at all those W's right there. Okay, that is that blue fairy dust. And then you also have it, if you can see in the highlights on the cat. You also see it some on the house, but I love the fact that it's in it's in a lot of the sky back here, some over here, and in the cat and on the house. That's going to make it really cool looking. And it looks like our purples, just, I know they're not special drills, but you know me, I like my purples. So it kind of looks like I've got some purple going on in here in the cat's tail. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to put this one up and we're going to look at the other one. This one is our second one. I'm really excited on seeing this one. So like I said, you have the same toolkit. I had to bring the camera up some because this one is going more this way. And so I wanted y'all to be able to see it. Let's go ahead and look in the sticker packet because, you know, the reason I like the Treasure Quest cards is because to me, it's like being able to get a surprise. Like, you know, when some people, there used to be prizes in treasure, you know, in boxes, cereal boxes. I can't even think. So here is our cute little image, Halloween candy and pumpkin. So this one is a bronze. So this one is the most common one. And let's look at that image. So this one has 57 colors. This one's a square, 55.8 by 70.7. Like I said, all of these peel off. So what are our specials in here? Oh, so we got 3 of the DAC colors. So that's cool. But ABs, we have 2. Oh, we have, if I'm correct, that means the L, I think, stands for the, my brain, the one that's the rhinestone. Why did my brain just go, hold on. I think that one's called an iridescent diamond. My brain, I think it's the rhinestone. So I think, I could be wrong, but I think that's what the L is. Because my brain is not wanting to brain right now. And then we have 4 fairy dust. Okay, so we're gonna turn this over and look at it. Y'all ready? I've been so excited. Oh my God. Look at this image. Oh my, this is adorable. This is absolutely, okay, my little Halloween heart. This is definitely a treat. So, okay, first off, we got all the bats. We got a spider on our pumpkin. We've got a cute cat, like maybe that's a cat sucker, right? Black cat sucker. And then we have a skull and a ghost and a pumpkin. Like, I can't even talk because I'm so excited. A pumpkin and oh my gosh, and the swirly candles, candies, not can. Please don't be eating candles. I understand it's Halloween, and we used to have a treat that was Halloween themed, that was wax, that with the flavor guy go, you're not supposed to eat the actual wax. You were just supposed to chew it. Am I the only one that remembers that? I think they still have the little bottle ones with the little liquids and stuff, but they used to have the little vampire teefies that were wax, right? And so you could chew on those, and they had flavor for all of about 5 seconds, and then the flavor was gone. But yeah, sorry, the little sucker and all these little candies. Got your eyeball candy, and of course you've got the jack-o'-lantern, and you've got candy corn going on here. Now personally, I do not eat candy corn. I think they're beautiful to look at, just not so great to eat. Now what would have been really cool, anybody remember the and I think they were like maybe like a toffee type chew. One of them they were the same exact brand, they were same exact flavor, but one was wrapped in a black wrapper and one was wrapped in a orange wrapper. So that one's what this one kind of reminds me of a little bit, even though there's eyes on that one, so it's not really the same kind. But if you know what candy I'm talking about, you know, hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you remember the black wrapped candy and the orange wrapped candy. Now I don't see any popcorn balls here. That was also very popular, that people liked eating the popcorn balls. I'm not sure why on that either, but then again, I'm not a fan of kettle corn. So, and it had that kettle corn-esque, but this, oh my God, this is adorable. Okay, so let's get into the drills and then we're gonna see what all we got. Okay, so once again, you have your Halloween candy and pumpkin. We're going down to Crinkle Town. And I just want to see how many of the specials that we have. And I just want to look at this color palette because this looks like it's going to be fun. Oh, not sure what, ooh, hey, okay. Look at this color palette though. That is definitely a Halloween color palette. Okay, so once again, we're going to be going down to chipmunk mode. So if you're not a fan, get ready to do whichever one that you are going to do. But for everybody else, chipmunk mode activated.
Okay, so we're going to start off with the big boy. And, oh, that's where that came from. I'm like, why is there a purple right there? It's because it was a vampire and snuck some of the paint off here. Shame on you. I mean, I know this is a Halloween kit, but we're not, do I need to worry about you being in my house, little vampire sucker? Okay, sorry, okay. Y'all, I can get goofy sometimes, I apologize. But we have some this beautiful orange, grays, blues, so there's 2 of those. Oh, and we have, that's a dark green, some more grays. Oh, wow, that's got 3 of those. Nope, see, they're doing the twisty dance. Oh, now that's a pretty pumpkin orange. Oh, okay, so our first, see look, we looked at the sticker and I didn't even notice like what color the fairy dust was. So this is Z310, so this is a black fairy dust. Look, I mean like, look, do you see now why I call it ethereal? Like, is that not gorgeous? Oh my gosh, yes, and that's a decent sized bag of it. It's a smack 'em bag. Okay, and then we got our grays. I know, here I am abusing the 4 little grills again. I promise you, they're okay. They're okay. Yeah, so we got 3 of that gray. There's a lot of grays, and then, oh, okay. So here's our 310. So we have the fairy dust 310, but then we also have regular 310, and then some dark gray. So that's it. We got regular 310, and we have your fairy dust. Okay, come here, medium frame. Don't you go hiding and sneaking and trying to think that you ain't gonna show yourself. Here's our next fairy dust, which is another big bag, and this is the yellow 743. That is beautiful. And we got some more oranges. Oh, times 2. So, y'all, you know I love when they give me multiple bags of the specials. So we have AB 972, so that's that yellow orange, and there's two big bags of it. This has got to be in the pumpkin. Oh my gosh, it's got to be in the pumpkin. Okay, so then we have the blues. Oh, that's a bright green. Some brown. Okay, we got some white. Or yeah, that's white. You know, right? The creamish color. Oh, we got some beautiful greens, light blues, browns. Oh, that's what I call my lipstick color. Oh, here's our next fairy dust, 3347, which is a fairy dust green. And do you see how well, especially on the dark colors of fairy dust, you can really see that mica powder? Oh, that's what I love. I love it. And there's an army green, light. Oh, here is another fairy dust that is purple. Okay, you got me purple fairy dust. Oh, wow, okay, so gave me 2 bags of AB, and then you give me a purple fairy dust and a black fairy dust. Like, DAC, you are hitting it out of the park on this campus. Oh my God. Okay, sorry, I'm so excited. Okay, so that's one of the DAC colors, which is a purple. Love the purples. Orange, the taupe, oranges, browns, blues. Oh, we got some little pinkies going on there. Oh, look at this AB. There's not much of it, but that is a beautiful blue AB. That is gorgeous. Okay, oh, and a dark teal. We got some other little teals. Oh, that is cool. And then there's I don't know, but this is not a baby train, it's not a medium train. It's a train that decided to be undefined. So we got some browns. Okay, so this is the iridescent diamond, which is a rhinestone, and it's an L310, which means, so we have regular black, we have fairy dust black, and we have rhinestone black. Like, could you ask for anything? I couldn't ask for anything better. I couldn't ask for anything better. Oh, and some browns. Oh my gosh, and end off with my favorite purple, but we gotta turn this over. I gotta see where all this coolness is.
The first one we're going to look at is the orangish yellow AB, the 972, and that was the 2 bags of it, and now I know why there are 2 bags of it, because if you look, it's here in the straw, it's here in the sucker. Do you see that candy right there, the up arrow? And then, you know, like, seriously, look. Look at your pumpkin. Look at all those up arrows. I wanted y'all, hold on. I wanted y'all to see where all of those up arrows are. That is that yellow, orange AB, and it's also in the candy corn. Okay, the second AB that we had was the blue AB, and there's really only 2 places that there's blue, and that's this candy and right here. So it is this little turnaround symbol, so you can see it in that candy right there and in that candy right there. Okay, so the next symbol we're looking at is the iridescent black, which is the triangle. Now, okay, from what I can see, and I may, you know, but do you see the stars right there? So not the bats, but look at the stars. Each of those stars are that symbol. So if you're looking at this, every star that is on here, every black star is going to be that iridescent black diamond, that rhinestone. I didn't see any, and I could be missing, but I'm like staring at the other parts of the canvas where black is, and I'm not seeing that symbol. So it looks like, And that kind of makes sense. With it being a rhinestone, it makes sense that all the black stars are going to be that rhinestone. So now we're going to start into our fairy dust. And our first fairy dust is the purple fairy dust, which is the spade. And if you look in this sky, you can see these little purple spots, right? Those purple spots are that fairy dust. But that's not the only place. You also see it in the straw. You see it in the witch's hat there in the brim. You see it in the sucker. In this purple candy. And sorry, I apologize for hitting the chair. I got my camera set up on my chair beside me so that I have my hands free. So please forgive me. But it is also right there in that purple candy. So that is wonderful places. So we have, okay, just in the sky alone, y'all, we have the black rhinestone and we have purple fairy dust. My brain is trying to process all the really coolness that's in this. This candy is going to be amazing. Okay, so we've gotten to the black fairy dust. And it's this symbol right here, the joystick symbol, and, or at least that's what I call it, sorry. I know gaming terms, but that's just me. But you see how that whole bat is made up of it? So look at all the bats that are on this canvas. Every single bat is completely made up of that black fairy dust. Now, the rest of the black that you see on the canvas is just the regular black, or it's what looks like black but it's not. It's the 934, and that makes sense because you know these bats are going to sparkle, the stars are going to sparkle, the sparkles in the sky are going to sparkle. That is amazing. The next fairy dust we have is that yellow fairy dust, and it's the letter E, and hopefully you can see it is in the straw right there. You see some in the cat's eye. You see some in that candy right there. There's some in the sucker, lollipop. And then look at all the E's. See, it's the light colored, hopefully you can. It's the light colored portion right here. You can see all those E's. It's surrounding and on the pumpkin. Like, look at all those. Oh my gosh, I love that. And we have some on, of course, you've got to have some on the candy corn. And our final fairy dust is that green fairy dust. So it's, I guess I was supposed to show you the symbol. So it's the anchor right here. So if you can look in the straw, you see those anchors right there. We also have it in the kitty's bow. We have it in the sucker. We have it on this straw. I think there's a little bit in the eye right there. Then the next place you're going to see it is down here. Wait, hold on. It's not, where's, there it is. Right here on the bottoms of the, I don't even know, this is, I don't even know if it would be grass, because it kind of looks like those little pendants, right? So hopefully you can see those. So, oh my gosh, you're talking about going all around here. It's a pumpkin skirt. That's what I'm going to call it. So it's not a tree skirt. It's a pumpkin skirt. That's what it looks like. So we've got the straws, we've got the hat, we've got some in the lollipop and the eye, and in our pumpkin skirt. So this, oh my God, this canvas has so many cool places that you already have special drills. And then of course, you know, if you wanted more, you know, you could go to town on this thing. So I am so, I love this, but I'm so glad that I got this mystery box, because this right here, like, I want to, I really It has taken me a lot to, I might want to get this one up. I got to see if I got a storage container for it. But I absolutely love this one. So yeah, I am so glad that I got it. So I hope that, and I know this was a kind of a new way as far as pointing out the specials than what I have done in the past. In the past, I've just kind of pointed to areas where they were. Give me some feedback. What do you think about when I bring the canvas up for you to actually see where they actually are on the canvas? I just kind of wanted to try something new and get your feedback on it. You know, if you're like, no, please, that was horrible. Could you please from now on just go back to pointing? I'm always looking to improve the channel. So any feedback that you give would be greatly appreciated. Okay, well, that's all that I have for you. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. It greatly helps the channel. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe. Just come join the crazy that is me. Just make sure you hit your bell icon, because that way you'll know anytime that I upload a video or anytime I go live, because I'd love to hang out with you guys. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars. In this case, black stars. Reach for the stars. Grab hold. God, I can't even do it right because I'm so excited. Let me rewind. Okay. Reach for the stars. Grab hold. Hold on. Never let go. Until my next video. Bye, guys.